Good morning. Welcome to Coffee with Alain. It is Book Saturday. Got a couple books that we're going to be reading today. Thank you, everybody that joins, everybody that comments, everybody that shares, everybody that listens to the podcast. Thank you to everyone. You know, it's Book Saturday, so I'm drinking out of one of my Jungle Book mugs. Seemed like an appropriate mug this morning. Jungle Book for Book Saturday. I'm going to do two books today. And I don't recommend either of them. You know, I read them recently, going to share a little bit about them. They're not ones that I'm telling you to go out and get. First one we'll talk about, the slow burn fitness revolution. The slow motion exercise that will change your body in 30 minutes a week. Fredrick Hahn, Michael R. Aids, and Mary Dan Aids. That's E-A-D-E-S. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Maybe it's Eads. Authors of Protein Power was another book they wrote. You know, I read through this quickly. It was on the shelf. Now I'm donating it. You know, the first part of the book was telling about why this 30 minutes of slow exercise is all you need. And then the second part of the book had some exercises you could do at home, you know, very slowly. And then some exercises, you know, like 13 exercises you can do at the gym very slowly. So essentially, it's one exercise per body part. They're telling you to do it extremely slow until muscle failure. 30 minutes a week, that's all you need. What I didn't like is they're saying this could replace any traditional weightlifting or strength training exercise program and be better. It can replace your cardio exercise and be better. It can replace your stretching and be better. All you need is this 30 minutes a week. Come on. You know, if that was really the ultimate, everybody would just be doing 30 minutes of exercise a week and be in fantastic shape. Now, does slow motion exercise have some benefits? Sure, it does. And some of the stuff they put as far as the benefits, sure, that's accurate. Could you incorporate slow motion exercises into your fitness routine and it be beneficial for you? Sure. Now, if you were doing absolutely nothing, never exercising at all, and then you started doing this program, would you see results? Of course you would. You would see results doing any kind of exercise program. But I'm just not sold that this 30 minutes a week is all you need and is the best exercise routine out there. So I don't agree with some of that advertising and how they say that in the book. Doing these exercises and doing them slow to complete failure, it'd be good to do once in a while. You know, maybe if you want a different kind of workout and such. But I'm not going to just devote that being my only exercise in my complete fitness routine. So I'm going to donate that book. Next one, Power Aging by Gary Null. You know, Gary Null wrote a ton of stuff. You know, and I wonder if Kevin Trudeau, you know, I did that book a couple of weeks ago, and Kevin was sort of controversial in some of his stuff, the natural cures. I wonder if a lot of his research might have been Gary Null's writing, because some of their stuff parallels, and some of the stuff I don't really agree as much with. You know, I think I have one more, at least, of Gary Null's books on the shelf that I might speed read before I get rid of it. But there was just a lot of stuff in here that I think could help you. But then there was a lot of stuff that I'm like, And some of the stuff he recommends, you know, the lists and lists of supplements. I mean, your kitchen would have to be a pharmaceutical, you know, kind of thing with all these different supplements. But then he said, well, you don't have to take them all. You have to try them. Okay, so I thought there was some good things in here, but then I thought there was some stuff, you know, like he wants you to do a whole bunch of cleanses, you know, colon cleanse and liver cleanse and this cleanse and that cleanse. You'd be cleansing for a long time. Wants you to take a whole bunch of different supplements and things, which would probably cost you a fortune, as well as just, I don't know if you want to take that much. And then he even says, well, you don't have to take them all, but you know, figure out which ones are good for you. And I don't remember where it was, but there was a page in here of the supplements he recommended, and there's just a ton of them. And so I would take his advice with a grain of salt too. Also, he says he has a PhD. From what I looked at really quickly, there's some controversy as far as a legit PhD and some of his education and some of the research and things that he has done. So I don't know about some of that either, right? So we got to be careful of what we're doing. Some things he put in here, yeah, I think it probably could help with health. Other things I disagree with and don't think it's practical. So 2 books today, both on health and fitness, which there's a bazillion out there. I have several shelves full, so I have a huge collection. Reading through some of them for the first time, some of them again, picking the books that I think I want to keep as references, and donating those that I'm not really fond of and don't think I'd ever want to read again or take all of their advice. These are both donating, and going to let somebody else check them out if they want or whatever, but So that's what I have to say about those 2 books. I want to say good morning to Dixon. Dixon's here and says, for slow motion exercise, I recommend some classical Tai Chi. And that's a very good element to incorporate into your fitness. The Tai Chi, Qigong exercises can be excellent. Would they be the only thing I would do? No. I incorporate them in. I do them. I incorporate them in with a lot of other things to be a little bit more well-rounded. Dixon also says, all those supplements and salt too. I think that's taking too much. Oh, playing on the grain of salt comment. Good job, Dixon. Thank you much for being here. Richard's here. Appreciate your review. Thanks. You're welcome, Richard. I'm an avid reader. I encourage people to read. So anything that I read, I'm going to share on this program. Good, bad, indifferent. Again, those are 2 books I would not recommend necessarily. So now next week, hopefully I'll finish something that I recommend and have a good recommendation. Because a couple of the books I'm reading right now I really like. And so those will be strong recommendations. I hope everybody goes out and reads. Ton of stuff out there to read. For entertainment, for education. Read for both. Listen to audiobooks, Kindle books, paper books. It doesn't matter. Just get out there and read something for your enjoyment and education. Read the newsletter at enjoylifesafely.com for enjoyment and education on staying safe, enjoying life, and being exceptional. You can get it at enjoylifesafely.com. And with that, I'll say, have a super Sunday. Oh, it's not Sunday yet. It's tomorrow is Sunday. Have a super Saturday, and I will see you tomorrow on Sunday. Take care, everyone.